Quick test. Are you addicted to approval or just nice? We're breaking down the 8 biggest signs, from the daily urge to check group chats to reshaping your life around other people's reactions. This isn't about politeness, it's about needing a green light just to feel okay. Count your score out of 8 and drop it in the comments. Let's kick off with sign 1. You walk into a meeting or open a group chat, and before you even think about your own mood, you are scanning for signals. Who looks tense? Who is typing? Which emoji just popped up? It is almost automatic. 70% of active users check their feeds or chats at least 5 times a day. Not for news, but for a temperature check. On Zoom, your eyes dart to tiny reactions before you speak. In group texts, you hold back until you sense the vibe. Your nervous system is basically a Wi-Fi scanner for approval, constantly searching for the strongest connection, even if you lose track of your own signal. 85% of people aged 18 to 34 use social media every day, and they clock in about 2.5 hours. But here is the twist. Decisions start to feel less like choices and more like polls. Outfits get picked based on which look scores the most fire emojis in a group chat. Hobbies get swapped out when they do not rack up enough likes on a story. Even opinions are softened to match what is trending, just to keep the peace. Instead of asking, "What do I want?" the real question becomes, "What will they think?" Your life becomes a poll. Sign 3. You apologize for existing. Sorry to bother you. Sorry for the long text. Sorry I'm like this. If these lines show up in your messages, you are not alone. Apologizing for existing slips into daily life so quietly, you barely notice it. It is more than being polite. It is a reflex wired in after years of feeling like too much or not enough. For some, it starts in childhood, when speaking up or needing something got labeled as a hassle. Now, every request comes with a preemptive "sorry," as if you are bracing for rejection. 17% of heavy social media users report anxiety linked to constant self-editing and apology language. You pay a social tax just to take up space. You agree to help a coworker move on Saturday, say yes to a birthday dinner you are dreading, or jump on a last-minute project before you even check your own plans. The reflex is instant. Say yes now, deal with the fallout later. But the cost adds up fast. Studies show that spending more than 2 hours a day on social engagement links to a 27% rise in anxiety and depression. By the time the weekend rolls around, your calendar is packed with things you never wanted to do, and your energy is running on empty. Approval, now resentment later. Classic installment plan. A single compliment lands like a shot of espresso. Your energy spikes, you feel unstoppable. But one offhand critique, a weird look, or a lukewarm comment can trigger a full body crash. Your mood swings on the hinge of other people's reactions, and this is not just in your head. fMRI scans show the brain's reward center, the ventral striatum, lights up from social likes the same way it does from winning money or eating chocolate. Social platforms know this. They use unpredictable likes and comments to hook you, just like slot machines. Your self-worth has a remote control, and other people have it. You catch yourself fake laughing at a joke that landed flat, nodding along to an opinion you do not buy, or adding a smiley just to keep things smooth. Underneath, you are not sharing what you really think. You are editing yourself in real time because you worry your honesty might rock the boat. This is not conversation, it is reputation management. Adler called this private logic, the hidden story you tell yourself. If you are always agreeable, you will never get left out. The cost is steep. Every time you perform likability instead of honesty, you chip away at your own authenticity. Every small decision starts to feel like a group project. You are about to send a text that says, "Is this okay?" and then you wait, watching the typing dots or the read receipts, hoping for a green light before you act. That 1 to 5 minute window after you hit send becomes a mini anxiety cycle, powered by the possibility of micro-rejection. Even simple choices, what to wear, what to post, where to eat, Get stuck on pause until someone else weighs in. The more you lean on others to decide, the less you trust your own judgment. When you outsource decisions, you outsource confidence. You're the one smoothing tension at group dinners, texting thumbs up to keep the peace, and patching awkward silences before anyone else notices. It's not just a habit, it's your unofficial job. MDL 3047 now lists 1,787 cases, blaming addictive platform design for turning people into round-the-clock emotional caretakers. When everyone's comfort becomes your responsibility, burnout isn't a risk, it's the outcome. You became the emotional customer service desk. Across all 8 signs, one truth stands out. Approval addiction trades authenticity for belonging. The cost is freedom. Spotting the pattern is the first real step toward reclaiming it.